Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Leo. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, so your person's energy is the Three of Swords in reverse. Your energy is the Knight of Wands, true Leo energy. And what's going on between the two of you? We see the Five of Wands. Okay, so there could be some conflict, fighting, bickering, arguing. But the Five of Wands can also be like other options or other people meddling in the connection, friends, family, romantic rivals. And we have the Queen of Treasure or the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I do feel like, Leo, right now, your person is feeling a little bit depleted. They may not be feeling like the best version of themselves. It could be because of something that's happened here. It could be because their energy is really scattered. They're being pulled in a lot of different directions. It could also be this person is still healing from something. Now, this could be accident, illness, injury, but it can also be another connection. Now, we're not going to write off that it could be something that's happened between the two of you, but I do feel like your person is holding back and they're not fully giving to this connection right now. All right, even if they do want to heal things with you. So we see the Ten of Swords in reverse. Your person is healing. Again, I don't know if there's been fighting, arguing, bickering between the two of you, but it may be something else entirely. It could be some sort of personal loss, or it may be another connection. It could be a family situation. They're viewing you as the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. So some of you are Cancer, Leo cusps. The Chariot card tells me that they see you as somebody that they want to move forward with. They see you as creative, loving, nurturing, bold. They see you as a soulmate as well. All right. Selfless energy. Now, the Knight of Coral or the Knight of Wands tells me you want this. You want them. You feel fire. You feel passion. You feel strength in moving towards them. All right. And the Three of Wands. You want growth. You want expansion. So, Leo, it's like you really want this. All right, and you're viewing them, though, as the Page of Wands in reverse, which is kind of what I'm getting. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, like they've got one foot in the door and one foot out, or they're lacking confidence, or they run hot and cold. So there's definitely some scattered energy, some conflict here, maybe even other people getting in the way or responsibilities. They're viewing the relationship as the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this person may feel like this connection hasn't found this form yet, or they may not be quite ready to invest here, Leo. And like I said, it feels like there could be a timing issue. Now, I don't know if you're broken up with this person. That may be the case for some of you. But for others of you, this person isn't quite ready for commitment. And it kind of feels like you're all in. You're passionate. You want growth and expansion. You know what you want. And you're viewing this connection as the Judgment card. Like you've made up your mind. You want to up-level this connection. Aries, Scorpio energy. The Seven of Swords in reverse is telling me you are very clear that you want to move forward, or you want to speak your truth, or you really want answers from this person about how they're feeling or what's holding them back. All right. What do we need to know about Leo's person here? What do we need to know about Leo's person? All right, focus. Yeah, but I do kind of feel like this person's focus is really split right now. But I think they know that they need to have more focused intention on you, on this connection, if things are going to work out. Purification. I do think your person is in the process of purification. You know, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Some of you, they're kicking bad habits. For others of you, they're cutting cords. They're releasing negative attachments. They're healing. So I do think this is something that is happening with this person. They might also be very, very focused on this cleansing, this energetic cleansing, or getting clean, or quitting drinking, or removing, people and situations that are no longer in alignment with them from their life. And that does take tremendous focus, and it may take focus away from the connection. All right. And we see freedom. But this is where I want you to be a little bit careful, because now some of you, like I said, they are freeing themselves from something unhealthy, toxic, from grief, guilt, shame, whatever it might be. But I also feel like with the 10 of Cups in reverse here, Leo, your person may want more freedom than a committed relationship will allow for at this time. Okay, so I do want you to be careful with that. But let's see if we get any confirmation there. So what do my Leos need to know about this person or their energy? Yeah, this person has been stabbed in the back. Heartbreak. 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords in reverse tells me whatever they've been through, it's been heavy. It could be personal loss, the loss of a loved one. It could be being laid off. It could be a toxic relationship. But they're experiencing this pain. Deception, maybe a shocking attack. Maybe some of you, they've had surgery. Okay. And we see the butterfly. So relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. What's interesting though is I do think that your person doesn't want to give up on this connection with you. But I do think that there's a little bit of a timing issue. They're holding back, they're getting clarity, but they need to resolve some other stuff first. They either need to get healthy, they either need to find their footing, they need to, heal some of their debt, pay off debt, heal their finances. But they still see this relationship evolving, or are hoping that it evolves. All right, your energy, coffee cup. Meeting and conversing. So I do think you're ready for that. I think you're ready to address things very clearly, very openly with the 7 of Swords in reverse, because you want to know how to move forward. Are you moving towards this person, or are you moving off in a different direction? Some of you, this could be a friendship where, again, you really want to move things forward with them, but the timing isn't right. Okay. But I also think if you meet up and you talk, you're going to feel uplifted. You know that there's I don't think things are going to be nasty between the two of you. All right. I think you already have a foundation, a friendship here. And right now, Leo, self-indulgence, focus on yourself, your self-worth. It's time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So I do feel that Spirit's reminding you here that there may be a timing issue. I think there's other things that are getting in the way of this connection. Like I said, this person's healing, they're cleansing, releasing karma. I think they see a future, or they see things evolving, but I see your energy as being like, but I want it now. But I feel like Spirit's saying you may want to focus on the friendship and do what's healthiest for you. Because again, you do have somebody here who's running hot and cold, or who may not be ready to take the next step right now, or when you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. So it feels like there's a timing issue here, Leo. All right, we see past life love. So your soul remembers this intense connection. So again, this could be somebody that's been a friend of yours for a while. But it does indicate there's an intensity to this connection that may go beyond this lifetime. And everything happens for a reason. Everything is unfolding in perfect timing. And it may be that the timing for this connection isn't quite right now. But I think the most important thing is getting something off of your chest. Having this clear communication, or this conversation, is going to make you feel uplifted. It's going to let you know what to choose next, what to do next. All right. And I do think your person is moving on from something very difficult that may require you to hold more space for them than maybe you would like. And some of you, you'll be willing to do that. But with the caveat, remember, holding space for someone is not the same thing as putting your life on hold. Okay. What are their very next actions? the Moon card. All right, so this person is going through it. The Moon card can be a bit of a scary landscape. It can be anxiety, it can be depression. It can also be they're kind of hiding out. They're not really giving you a lot of clarity in the next couple of days. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we get the 10 of Coins in reverse. This person is more focused on me than we over the next couple of days or the next week or so. Now, that might be really frustrating, but it may also be very necessary for this person at this time. Okay, so let's see what Spirit's advice is for you here. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. Soul connection. You're connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution. Whether short or long term, this person is important to your journey. Okay. Strong soul connection. Intuition. The gut feeling and certainty you feel about this is your intuition. Trust it. Your higher self knows what's best for you. Okay. I like that energy. And we see intensifying. A circumstance has come to the surface and must be addressed. And I feel like that's the 7 of Swords in reverse. I think you realize there's something here that needs to be addressed. Where are we going? What's going on? You know, is there a chance here? Should we move forward? Should I give up on this? I feel like you don't want to give up on this. But I do think you need more answers from this person. I do see you actually getting them. Okay, like this person telling you really how they feel, really what they want. But it feels like it might take a little bit of pulling teeth, Leo. But I don't think Leo energy is afraid of facing the truth and asking for the truth. And I think it's getting to a point where it needs to be spoken so that you can, like I said, hold space for them or move forward in a different direction. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here. I do hope these messages help. Sending you love and light. Take care.